Welcome, dear friends, and thank you for taking these few minutes to prioritize your health. What we're about to explore together could truly be one of the most meaningful 10 minutes you dedicate to yourself this year. Perhaps you have felt it, the stiffness in your joints that seems to come out of nowhere, that deep grinding ache that turns even the simplest actions into exhausting tasks. Walking down a flight of stairs or twisting the lid off a jar may feel like challenges worthy of Herculean effort. It's tempting to think this is simply a natural part of aging, something you have to accept quietly, but in reality, it is far more than that. That persistent discomfort is a thief, slowly robbing you of your independence, your freedom, and the small joys you once took for granted. The sensation of being trapped in a body that won't fully cooperate is draining, not just physically, but emotionally, dictating your day from the moment you wake to the small regrets of activities you feel compelled to skip. For too long, conventional wisdom has told us that these aches and pains are an unavoidable tax of growing older, a toll we must simply pay. But what if there was a different path? What if nature itself held remarkable, time-tested remedies hiding quietly in your garden or tucked into your spice cabinet, capable of helping you fight back against this creeping discomfort? These are not fanciful promises. They are ancient, natural allies that work at the very root of joint pain, the internal fire we call inflammation. Too often, people believe that only strong pharmaceutical pills can get them through the day, but this is a common misconception. Pills may temporarily mask the pain, but they do nothing to address the underlying problem. Your body, when given the right ingredients and support, possesses an extraordinary ability to calm inflammation and heal itself. Today, I will guide you through 7 of the most potent, scientifically supported herbs and spices that can dramatically soothe joint pain and restore the fluid, comfortable movement you may have thought was behind you. We'll go far beyond the remedies you've likely already heard about. Together, we will explore exactly how these natural agents operate at a cellular level, simplifying the complex science so it feels approachable and actionable. We will also detail the most effective ways to use each ingredient, ensuring that your body receives the maximum healing benefit. Stay with me, because the last one on our list is particularly special, a little-known remedy shown in studies to be as effective as some commonly used joint discomfort relievers, offering targeted support for stubborn, long-term issues. This may very well be the missing piece of your daily routine, helping to turn down the fire of inflammation, cushion your joints, and reclaim the freedom of movement you deserve. Hello, I'm Dr. Sandra Serati, and for many years my mission has been to empower individuals, especially those in their senior years, to live active, vibrant lives using simple, natural, and evidence-based strategies. I understand deeply the frustration of feeling betrayed by your own body, and I have seen countless people feel discouraged when chronic discomfort seems to overshadow their golden years. You deserve to wake up each morning without dreading the very first steps, to move freely, and to feel at home in your own body once again. The challenges are not only the wear in your joints themselves, but the persistent, smoldering inflammation that surrounds them. Imagine inflammation as a slow-burning fire, quietly irritating your joint linings, causing swelling, pain, and stiffness. This fire is more than uncomfortable, it actively degrades your joint tissues over time. While we cannot eliminate it completely, we can learn to manage it using natural, powerful tools that support your body rather than working against it. Too often, conventional approaches overlook this vital systemic calming step. Today, we will examine 7 truly transformative ingredients. These are not mere home remedies passed down without evidence. They are potent biological agents validated by modern scientific research. You will discover not just their names, but how to use them most effectively, how they work to protect and repair your joints, and why they are so well suited for your specific needs. Our goal is not to merely mask the pain, but to provide your body with the building blocks it needs to soothe inflammation and rebuild itself from within. By the end of our time together, this complex topic will feel entirely approachable, and you will be ready to see tangible, meaningful improvements in your comfort and mobility. Let us begin with our first natural powerhouse, a golden root celebrated for centuries in traditional medicine and now validated by thousands of modern scientific studies: turmeric, the golden healer. This vibrant yellow spice, familiar from curries and teas, is one of the most extensively researched anti-inflammatory agents in the world. Its active compound, curcumin, functions like a highly trained firefighter, rushing in to block the molecules responsible for swelling and joint discomfort. At a cellular level, curcumin inhibits the activity of NF-kappa B, a key switch that triggers the body's inflammation response. Picture the alarms going off in your knees or hips, signaling pain and irritation. Curcumin effectively hits the mute button on those alarms. For seniors, this is profoundly important because chronic low-grade inflammation consumes precious energy, sapping your vitality and mobility. Turmeric helps redirect that energy, allowing your body to focus on movement and comfort instead of constantly battling internal fire. Many who suffer from stiffness discover that incorporating turmeric into their daily routine can significantly reduce their reliance on temporary pain relievers. Here is a critical point that is often overlooked. Turmeric is not absorbed efficiently on its own. It is rapidly metabolized and eliminated by the body, meaning much of its power goes unused. To fully unlock its benefits, you must pair it with a pinch of black pepper. Black pepper contains piperine, a compound that dramatically slows the breakdown of curcumin in the liver, enhancing your body's ability to utilize it by several thousand%. A simple, delicious way to enjoy this combination is through a golden milk latte, blending the turmeric and pepper into warm milk enriched with a healthy fat, or adding a quarter teaspoon along with the pepper to your scrambled eggs or a hearty pot of soup each day. This small adjustment carries profound potential for calming systemic inflammation. Without the black pepper, you may be missing out on the majority of turmeric's therapeutic impact. Next, we turn to a root that many of you may already have in your kitchen, commonly associated with calming an upset stomach, yet whose benefits for joint comfort are profound: ginger, the warming soother. Most people think of ginger simply as a remedy for nausea or digestive discomfort, but its ability to calm joint inflammation is remarkable. Inside this unassuming root lie potent compounds called gingerols and shogaols. These compounds work in a way similar to conventional anti-inflammatory medications, blocking the formation of pain-causing substances called prostaglandins, but they do so without the harsh side effects that can irritate the stomach lining. Ginger targets the very signals that generate swelling and discomfort, interrupting the pain cycle right at its source. For older adults, ginger has an additional benefit. It warms the body and improves circulation to joints that may otherwise be stiff or undernourished. Proper blood flow is crucial because joint tissues rely on nutrients delivered by the circulation to maintain their health. When blood flow is sluggish, these tissues are starved, swelling can worsen, and inflammation lingers longer. Ginger acts as a natural internal heater, improving circulation, delivering essential nutrients, and helping to flush away inflammatory waste. To gain the maximum benefit, avoid sugary ginger drinks, which contain little active gingerol. Instead, grate half an inch of fresh ginger root into a cup of hot water with a squeeze of lemon and a touch of honey, drinking it each morning. For a stronger effect, gently simmer slices of fresh ginger in a quart of water for 20 minutes to create a potent infusion you can sip throughout the day. This simple ritual, repeated consistently, can significantly ease stiffness and support the natural fluidity of your movements. Now, our third natural ally is a fragrant leafy herb, often overlooked for its medicinal potential and usually reserved for culinary uses: rosemary, the brain and joint protector. Rosemary contains powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, most notably rosmarinic acid, which protects cell membranes from free radical damage and soothes inflamed tissues. Unlike turmeric or ginger, rosemary works in a slightly different way, focusing on a systemic calming effect that reduces overall cellular stress. For seniors, rosemary offers a dual benefit. Not only can it help ease joint discomfort by lowering inflammation, but its aromatic compounds are also known to support mental clarity, memory, and focus. This is no coincidence. Ancient cultures revered rosemary for remembrance, combining both mental and physical wellness. To incorporate rosemary into your daily routine, steep a teaspoon of dried leaves in hot water for 10 minutes to make a robust tea. Alternatively, for localized joint relief, dilute rosemary essential oil in a carrier oil, such as coconut or olive oil, and gently massage it onto stiff knees, wrists, or shoulders. This provides both a soothing aroma and targeted relief, harnessing the herb's full potential. It's a perfect example of a kitchen staple offering unexpected, powerful benefits when used thoughtfully and consistently. Our fourth ingredient may surprise you: cinnamon, often relegated to desserts, yet offering powerful systemic benefits that extend to joint health and blood sugar regulation. Cinnamon contains cinnamaldehyde, a compound that significantly reduces markers of inflammation throughout the body. Why does blood sugar matter for joint health? Many people underestimate the connection. Poorly controlled blood sugar triggers a process called glycation, in which sugar molecules attach to proteins and fats, forming advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These AGEs are highly inflammatory and tend to accumulate in joint tissues, damaging cartilage and increasing pain over time. By helping stabilize blood sugar, cinnamon indirectly lowers the internal inflammatory burden on your joints, calming the fire that erodes your body's natural cushioning. The best variety for consistent, safe daily use is Ceylon cinnamon, also known as true cinnamon, which contains lower levels of coumarin than the common cassia type, making it gentler for long-term use. Sprinkle half a teaspoon onto your oatmeal, mix it into coffee grounds, or dust it over fruit each day. This simple habit addresses inflammation from an unexpected yet remarkably effective angle. Our fifth herb is a cornerstone of traditional Ayurvedic medicine, celebrated for thousands of years, and now recognized by modern research for its remarkable impact on joint health. Boswellia serrata, also known as Indian frankincense. This resin, harvested from the Boswellia tree, contains boswellic acids, which specifically target the immune system's overreaction that often leads to joint degradation. Unlike many anti-inflammatory agents, Boswellia inhibits a destructive enzyme called 5-LOX, which produces inflammatory chemicals that attack cartilage. Think of your joints as small construction sites. Boswellia tells the overzealous demolition crew to take a break, allowing natural repair processes to catch up. For those struggling with chronic joint discomfort, Boswellia is invaluable because it goes beyond simply reducing pain. It addresses the underlying tissue damage, typically found in standardized capsule or tablet form. Look for high-quality products that include synergistic ingredients, like turmeric, for maximal impact. Those who use Boswellia consistently often notice meaningful improvements in mobility and comfort, particularly in cases of long-standing inflammation. Number 6 is a small but mighty seed, frequently overlooked, yet packed with essential nutrients crucial for joint health. Flaxseed, the essential oil powerhouse. While commonly appreciated for its fiber content and digestive support, flax seeds' real joint benefit comes from their high concentration of alpha-linolenic acid, an omega-3 fatty acid your body cannot produce on its own. Omega-3s are vital building blocks for anti-inflammatory molecules integrated into your cell membranes, helping regulate inflammation and promote repair. Think of omega-3s as a soothing rain pouring over a wildfire, gently cooling the internal fire of inflammation. For maximum effectiveness, grind flax seeds immediately before consuming them. The tough outer husk prevents your digestive system from accessing their oils when left whole. Add a tablespoon to salads, morning smoothies, or yogurt daily. This simple habit not only supports your body's natural anti-inflammatory pathways, but also enhances the effects of the other herbs we've discussed. And now, our seventh and final powerhouse, a root often overlooked outside of traditional African medicine, yet highly effective in targeting chronic joint discomfort. Devil's claw, scientifically known as Harpagophytum procumbens. Despite its intimidating name, this tuber is a gentle yet potent ally. Its iridoid glycosides, particularly harpagide, have been extensively studied for their ability to reduce pain and improve physical function, often matching the effects of over-the-counter pain relievers, but with fewer known side effects. Devil's Claw works on multiple inflammatory pathways, making it especially effective for deep structural joint issues that resist conventional treatment. Most commonly available in standardized capsules or tablets, Devil's Claw builds its effects over time, requiring several weeks of consistent use to provide sustained relief. For seniors, this steady cumulative support allows joints to regain flexibility, reduces morning stiffness, and restores confidence in movement, offering a reliable, natural alternative for managing chronic discomfort. Now that you've learned about these 7 remarkable natural healers, it's important to address something just as critical as the herbs themselves: the mental roadblocks and misconceptions that often hold us back from fully reclaiming our comfort and mobility. Many of us carry persistent myths about joint health that can unintentionally make pain worse or keep us from taking effective action. Let's gently, clearly, and compassionately dismantle the 3 most common and damaging misconceptions. The first myth is that joint pain is simply the inevitable result of wear and tear. This phrase is often repeated by well-meaning doctors, but it is overly simplistic and can be disempowering. While it is true that joints undergo natural changes as we age, the intensity of discomfort is overwhelmingly driven by the inflammation that surrounds them, rather than the structural wear itself. 2 individuals with similar X-rays may experience dramatically different levels of pain. The one with lower systemic inflammation will move with greater ease, feel more comfortable, and maintain more independence. The herbs we have explored may not regenerate cartilage overnight, but they profoundly reduce the swelling and pain that actually dictate your daily quality of life. Think of the wear and tear as a backdrop. The inflammation is the active fire we can manage, and focusing on that fire is empowering because it is within your control. The second myth is that exercise should be avoided if your joints hurt. This misconception is not only unhelpful, it can be actively harmful. While it is wise to avoid high-impact activities such as running or jumping, gentle, consistent movement is essential. Think of your joints like sponges. They have no direct blood supply and rely on the cyclical compression and release that comes from motion to receive nutrients and remove waste. Without movement, joint tissues stagnate, stiffness increases, and inflammation persists. The herbs you are beginning to use can help calm the discomfort just enough to allow you to resume this essential, gentle activity. Start with small steps, perhaps 10 minutes of slow walking or gentle stretching, and gradually build. Motion is truly the best lotion for your joints, and your body will thank you for every deliberate, mindful step. The third myth is that only complex routines or expensive therapies can work. In reality, simplicity, consistency, and high-impact habits often yield the most profound results. Integrating these 7 natural remedies into your daily routine, paired with gentle movement and proper nutrition, provides a clear, actionable strategy that aligns with your body's natural healing processes. Knowledge alone is not enough. It must be paired with practice. To make this practical, let's explore a simple, step-by-step, 90-day blueprint designed specifically for seniors. The goal is to gradually integrate these powerful tools into your life, creating habits that are easy to maintain and yield tangible results. Phase 1. The first 15 days. Kitchen integration with turmeric and ginger. During the first 2 weeks, focus on incorporating turmeric and ginger into your daily routine. This is the foundation. Each morning, consume a quarter teaspoon of high-quality turmeric powder with a pinch of black pepper to ensure absorption, alongside half a teaspoon of freshly grated ginger. You can mix them into your morning coffee, stir them into hot water with lemon, or add them to oatmeal. Additionally, gently massage any particularly stiff or painful joints with a small amount of rosemary essential oil diluted in coconut oil before bedtime. By the end of these 15 days, you should notice a subtle softening of morning stiffness and a reduction in the sharp edge of your pain. Your overall energy may improve slightly as your body expends less effort fighting internal inflammation. Phase 2. Days 16 to 45. Targeted supplement boost with boswellia and flaxseed. After establishing the Phase 1 routine, introduce a high-quality, standardized boswellia supplement to target deeper, chronic inflammation at the cellular level. Simultaneously, add freshly ground flaxseed to your meals to provide omega-3 fatty acids, supporting the production of anti-inflammatory molecules in your body. Continue your turmeric, ginger, and rosemary practices. At the 30-day mark, assess your pain on a simple scale of 1 to 10. Many seniors notice a meaningful reduction, moving from higher levels of discomfort toward a 6 or lower, along with smoother movement and improved recovery after light activity. Phase 3. Days 46 to 90. Full spectrum support with devil's claw and optional cinnamon. During the final phase, continue your established habits while introducing devil's claw for persistent, localized joint discomfort. If blood sugar regulation is a concern, consider adding cinnamon as part of your daily routine. The goal here is to rotate and fine-tune the combination of herbs and supplements that works best for your individual body. By the end of this 90-day period, your morning stiffness may diminish significantly, walking and daily tasks can become effortless, and your overall confidence in movement should improve dramatically. Imagine standing from a chair without hesitation, or enjoying a walk with a friend without the shadow of discomfort. Your joints, your energy, and your independence will feel remarkably restored. Now, picture the life this consistent approach can unlock. Simple acts like bending down to tie your shoes, carrying groceries, or playing with grandchildren can shift from moments of strain to acts of pure, comfortable joy. This is not a distant dream. It is a reality achievable with commitment, consistency, and the natural anti-inflammatory power of these 7 herbs and spices. You don't have to surrender to stiffness, discomfort, or the limitations that pain imposes. You can begin today, starting with just one herb, committing to the first 15 days, and noticing your body's response. If this video has given you hope, taught you something genuinely new, or inspired you to take action, please leave a comment sharing your age and which of these 7 herbs you plan to try first. Your participation helps create a supportive, encouraging community for others walking this journey with you. And if you want more scientifically grounded, natural health guidance tailored to your best years, be sure to subscribe now and click the next video on your screen for even more powerful, natural strategies to live younger, healthier, and with complete comfort.